I must speak with Morgana to go where she wishes. The living flesh poses a hindrance, but I must go for our aura. Emma, please give me a little more courage.
Welcome, everybody, to Let's Play .hack Mutation.
You guys thought we weren't coming back to this? You were wrong. We are Drak and Shadow, and this is what we do! So now we are converting our infection data? Okay.
And we have another cutscene.
Of course.
The day that he first played the world. His friend Orca fell into a deep coma as a result of Skaith's data drain.
The world isn't just an online game. Something with another purpose is lurking within it.
The Book of Twilight, handed to him by the girl Aura, transformed into a bracelet, giving him two extraordinary powers.
Otherwise known as the Orbigen spell.
Data Drain, the power to alter monster data. And Gate Hacking, which allows him to gain entrance into protected areas.
Otherwise known as Zone of the Ender's powers.
And it was these very same powers that put Orca into a coma.
I want to help Orca.
With the help of the bracelet, he and his party succeeded in destroying Skaith. However,
killing Skaith only made him stronger. Behold the heart of the world.
You'll understand what Kuya is later.
That looked like it hurt.
Yes, it did.
And now Kite's dead. Next character.
We had come so far, but we knew so little. And now, the true battle was about to begin.
So because they killed Skaith, they unleashed this horror upon the world.
Pretty much.
Awesome!
So, after that little recap of what happened in Game 1, we're now back into this. What's in the news before we check our email? Solnet Domination Network.
Okay. Congratulations. That looks like a shareholders meeting in an email.
Game coma impossible, says Professor. Yeah, tell that to my good friend Yasuhiko, who's in a coma as we speak.
AKA Orca of the Azure Sea.
Yes.
Cool! I didn't know they had monsters like that. Let's play again.
Oh, God.
You go burn your hot pocket, Mr. L. We just watched the game hit Lovecraftian horror potential here.
Is this for real?
We got the thing with the red wand. Everything would be solved. It was baseless, but I thought everything would be back to normal. What do we do? Was what we did right? I'm not wrong, right? No, you're a jerk, Black Rose. People think I forgot. No. She knows what she did.
From the Grunty Ranch. Now we can do flag races.
Okay.
Those give you special items. Welcome to the world, version 2.90.
Where we expanded to have even more keywords. And a new login screen.
A virus?
Kind of worried. Kind of worried.
Mad Max.
Oh my gosh.
Black Dog. That's beside the point.
Alright.
So is there anything else I need to know?
Oh, there's plenty. Holy moly. Version upgrade.
Network safety, let's see. I think most of this is just exposition things that I don't need to really worry about.
Yep.
Alright, I'll worry about those later.
And so do your grunties carry over?
Yep,
Your items?
everything carries over from
Okay.
your first game.
Dunloriag.
But if you pick up one of these games, it'll start you off at a fairly reasonable level.
Okay.
So it's not like they'd start you off right at level 1 if you picked Mutation up without playing the first.
Okay, let's go.
And same weapons, that's good.
We are going to the Dungeon of Theta, chosen hopeless nothingness, to find out what happened. It feels icky leaving it hanging like this.
You want to go back there?
Yeah.
Black Rose, can we have a talk? Oh, and you have all your characters back.
Yep.
Okay, here I
So
come.
obviously we're going to bring in Mistral, right?
No.
So she's
No
our
one else
most
is
powerful one.
no one else is online except me and Black Rose.
So we're going in totally unprepared, is what you're saying. We're not even going in with a healer.
No, you'll see.
Chosen hopeless nothingness. Strangely enough, that's where they went in Liminality.
The bracelet, it's not shining.
So for the record, guys, in the meantime, while we were taking a break from this, I did go and watch Dot Hack Liminality Volume 1.
Yes.
The Case of
My
Minase.
Minase.
So I have watched that, and one question that people might be having is Drak going to take on yet another Dot Hack series while we're playing this game? Yes. I've decided that it's going to be Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight, which I know is not in canon, but I'm actually kind of interested to finish that because back in the day when I was recording stuff on videotapes, I was a big Gundam Seed nut and Yu Yu Hakusho nut, and it just so happened that they were in an anime block at 4 a.m. on Cartoon Network. So you could get, so I would literally get full episodes in 15-minute segments just because I was kind of OCD when it came to getting episodes. And so right at the end of my Gundam Seed is the beginning of Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight, and then right after is the last half of that episode, followed by Yu Yu Hakusho. So yes, I am going to take on Legend of the Twilight. I don't care if it's canon, just because it's Dot Hack.
Sure.
It's B-Train. So at that point, the purpose here is to ingratiate myself with Dot Hack. As far as my thoughts on Liminality, I think I explained this to Alex. What the crap did I just watch? I did find it interesting that that's where they went in Liminality.
Yeah,
Chosen Hopeless Nothingness. the only thing that just kind of bugs me about the whole series is nothing's really explained.
Yeah, it's a little mysterious.
I found it interesting that their Japanese manager is helping out in the case, but yeah, nothing's explained.
It doesn't seem to have changed.
Of course not.
Let's see.
So why are we coming back here?
We're trying to see what happened. Basically, we're trying to see if Skaith is still here.
No, he's not. He's dead.
Exactly, he's dead.
And the little 8-year-old with him.
Raging.
What, too soon? Too soon to reference the child death? He died!
There are no enemies.
I just barely realized that. I thought we saw an enemy earlier. Maybe that was an egg.
That was an egg. So all enemies are in portals. So your overall reaction to Liminality is positive.
I wonder if that big
You
thing
call
is
that
still
positive?
here.
Yeah, I wonder.
Oh, is it?
I'm the one that's asking. Don't ask me.
Ah,
really.
there you go.
But if it was here, could we win?
That's impossible.
My reaction to it is, obviously, it does make me want to watch the next episode, but I'll tell you, man, if the second episode doesn't answer some questions...
Well, what are your questions, exactly? Because
what the heck is going on? And why can... You know, like, if there are so many kids going into comas, why is Mai supposedly immune? And I'm not willing to buy the answer that just because she knows music, that she's totally immune to the concept.
I think it has to do with you hear that tone constantly, that A and C major scale pitch.
Yes.
I think that's kind of like an antidote of some kind. I don't exactly know. It's not, you're right, it's not really explained how Mai managed to evade how Mai managed to recover from her coma while the others are still unconscious.
That, and I'm sorry, but the symptoms of the coma don't really look like a coma. It looks like literally all the pleasure centers of your brain are activating. Like, I can still remember the guy's reaction. He's drooling. Look, seriously, I thought he was going to have an accident, okay? He was drooling, he's breathing heavily, and I'm like, seriously, what's going on here? Doesn't sound like anything bad's happening.
Hey,
What?
aren't you afraid?
Who, me?
Wow.
I'm not afraid. No way.
New cutscenes.
Well, all right, I am. I'm scared enough for the both of us. My controller is soaked with sweat.
Yeah, don't do that. It's hard to clean that out.
So what about you, huh?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm terrified. But I can't let that stop me now.
You're right.
I do like the new cutscenes. That's really good that we're actually seeing mouth moving and things like that. Unlike another game, which shall remain nameless. Amateur! Kind of surprised you didn't say that.
I said enough in the first one.
But no, you use amateur egg.
I'll say it more, I'm sure. We got many...
But yeah, that was my problem, is that it doesn't really look like coma symptoms. It looks like just a freak deal where all the pleasure centers of your brain are firing.
I mean, it doesn't exactly go into the hard science of why they go unconscious or anything. It's more ambiguous like that, but I guess the idea is they're sort of seizing up.
That and why on earth, just because she unplugged the computer, kind of forcefully, mind you, he got out of the coma. That was the other part.
He was knocked unconscious. He didn't actually go comatose.
Okay.
It's just like a shock, basically.
Also, and I gotta say, her mom was kind of a douche.
Yeah, her mom is a douche.
Just because she's not going to school, you're gonna take away her violin because, heaven forbid, she just doesn't want to do the violin practice right now. Seriously. I think I've pointed out, I didn't have major beefs with it. It's just nothing's really explained.
Yeah, and it's kind of intentional that way because it's meant to be mysterious. But
Yes.
I mean, is there anything else you need kind of explanation
No,
on?
that's pretty much it. And I just want to see what the heck is going on. Is it all connected? Kind of thing.
Huh?
What? Hey, what did I tell you? That is rude. Really, really rude.
Sorry. But that graphic on the wall,
Where?
it's my imagination. But it's just that for a moment it seemed to transform.
Oh, don't ever scare me that way again. It's not funny. Don't you dare smiley at me.
Excuse me, but didn't something like this happen once before?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I confess. I'm just a newbie that's trying to act big and tough, that's all. Go on, laugh at me if you want.
Sure. Ha 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 ha.
I want to ask you something.
Now what? You're pissing
Yeah, me
me
too.
off.
The reason I'm here is because I want to help Orca. Why are you here?
Because... What?
Ooh. I haven't seen him in a while.
I come here to discover the cause, and I find you again. Explain!
Explain my ass! You don't know anything!
I already told him the other day.
Huh? You did? Now that you know, what's the problem? Don't you understand what we're doing?
I do understand. But you need to face facts. With you two involved, things get worse. That's how I see it. Am I wrong?
A pretty bad generalization to have.
Man, I hate him.
Maybe he's just got his own reason, one that's different from ours.
And I will admit, the other thing that is confusing about liminality
Let's go on ahead.
is I don't get how it connects to the game.
It's a side story.
Okay. Because I was like sitting there going, what, is my kite? I don't get it.
No.
Okay. Oh, and I just noticed she still has her katana of awesomeness.
It's a dead end. I guess we can't go back there again.
Gate hack?
Gate hacks for root towns.
Well, but I'm
Not,
saying
not
that,
for dungeon walls.
I'm just saying admins put that gate up, so hack it.
You are the player that won the power-up campaign, right? We had found out that the item we gave you has a defect that won't let you install it. We will exchange the item with the Book of Absolute.
And what was it? The Book of Law was exchanged.
Again, it's another worthless item.
Power Up campaign? What's that?
I think CC's trying to keep tabs on you.
Installation error. Character data override is forbidden. It is forbidden. It.
We're doing it all the time, though. Okay, so we went in. We didn't really discover anything, it seems like. So now, I guess, where do we go from here?
Now the story continues. After we save.
And we're having a really long load time for saving.
Yeah, because it's writing fresh data, so...
Okay. What about Ballmonk? So he mentioned that he had messaged him. Does that mean he's friend? Or is he still his own deal?
He's still his own deal.
I would like to see Ballmonk as a character.
We've got mail.
Oh, and you still have to log out to see your mail.
Yes.
That would have been a nice little perk to put in there, is that you can access it in-game.
Yeah, they don't really do much to... This isn't like a lot of other sequels, which kind of like will improve upon what was done before. Because they're pretty much in the same mechanics.
Gotcha.
I may have information about those in a coma. If you are interested, come to Theta, Soaring Sky at Bounded Abyss. I'll be waiting.
Who is this? I guess I'll go.
Okay, so we have that.
Aura!
Is that Aura? I thought Aura died. Spoiler alert. Go see our .hack infection.
Yes, if you haven't, go back and watch Infection. Anything in here that I need to know?
Yeah, but Aura's dead, right?
More.
She got data drained.
Kind of yes, kind of no. She did get data drained, yes, but she's an AI.
I'm already a little frustrated. This doesn't make sense right now.
It's a mystery, Adam. It's supposed to make you wonder.
It's supposed to make you wonder?
Yes.
We're going in alone?
Yep. Because we can't go with anyone else.
Well, let's see what happens here. White screen! Oh. This is that friend.
Hey! Hey, you! I got a suspicious email instructing me to come here. You get one too?
There's a clue to curing those who went into comas. That?
Yeah. Hold on a sec. That's weird. Look, I can't gate out. Oh, what was that sound?
We're in the space between. Oh, it wasn't who I thought it was.
Welcome. I am Leos, the system administrator of the world. You have ignored our warnings and have gone too far. If the two of you hadn't interfered, then the situation would not have deteriorated.
You not only did nothing about the coma victims, but you also tried to cover up that fact. What about your actions?
Viruses that were spread by hackers caused a series of problems. If you want to blame someone, blame them.
Are you saying that if I blame someone, those who are in comas will awake and return to normal? Then, okay, sure. I'll accuse them all you want. Kazu's still in the hospital. Bring him back! Bring him back to normal! Bring him back!
We are currently investigating the relationship between the world and those who fell comatose. We are not twiddling our thumbs, I assure you. We're working on countermeasures. But aside from that, to take immediate action to prevent the situation from worsening, it requires that you delete your character.
Delete it? Why?
You should know that your character violates the software usage agreement. Installation of an illegal effect. You do know what I'm referring to. I will delete you now.
Wait a moment.
Oh, so I was right. Elba.
Helba!
Leos. Do you want to be one of the lost ones as well?
What?
I wonder what would happen if the boy performed data drain. Right here and now.
No way, I wouldn't do that.
I know. Since you aren't stupid. The stupid one is this pig-headed man. You don't even understand how it works, yet you'll delete it before finding that out? Or do you even possess the ability to delete it in the first place? The boy's character data is so well protected, the system administrator can't even crack it. In spite of the fact that you developed a vaccine and disguised it as a rare item. Deleting those you cannot control is something that a pighead would do.
Can I say something? I really don't care what happens to this character data.
Hold on! Wait, what do you mean that you don't?
It's true. Like I've said before. I simply want to help my friend. And that's all I want to do. Helba, system administrator. I need your advice. What should I do?
I'm sorry, little boy, but I don't have the answer to your question. And I'm positive that pighead there doesn't either. Although, if the design of this world was based upon writings in the Epitaph of Twilight, it should provide you a clue.
Forget it.
Leos.
Yeah, what?
The code name given to a system administrator. Were you remotely aware that it's the name of the King of Light that appears in the Epitaph?
It is?
Silencing is not the only means of control. Why don't you observe them for a little while longer?
I won't take orders from you.
Orders? No, I'm only offering it as a suggestion. The net is spread throughout the world. If the problems escalate, can you accept responsibility? It's your decision.
The decision is put on hold. Later I'll tell you the outcome.
Later, eh? Till then.
Epitaph of Twilight.
We haven't got enough to go on so far. About the thing earlier. No, forget it. Well, so long for today.